I hate. I hate my parents. Alright. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
day
say
might
that.
go.
Followed her into the so-called loyalist compound, and some of them were filmed against graffiti and murals. Michael Stone, who is about to be released even though he murdered 5 people and injured many others, was filmed against a mural that said he... Can the compliment list not have... Sorry, can the compliment list not have shit against me in it, please? Can the compliment stream be kind? Thank you, this will calm me down. Thank you so much. Everything always works... Shut up! Fuck off! I couldn't even read it because it went off the screen. Okay, well...
Alright. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
day
say
might
that
go
a few times.
really well.
I don't.
I
That's not how
hate my
it.
parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents.
Followed her into the so-called loyalist compound, and some of them were filmed against graffiti and murals. Michael Stone, who is about to be released even though he murdered 5 people and injured many others, was filmed against a mural that said he... Can the compliment list not have... Sorry, can the compliment list not have shit against me in it, please? Can the compliment stream be kind? Thank you, this will calm me down. Thank you so much. Everything always works... Shut up! Fuck off! I couldn't even read it because it went off the screen. Okay, well...
Alright. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
day
say that
might
a
go
few times.
really well.
I don't.
I
That's not how
hate
it.
my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. Alright. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
day
say
might
that.
they
That would
go
be toast.
really well.
I don't.
I
That's not
hate
how
my
it.
parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. Alright. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
day
say that,
might
that
go
would be toast.
really well.
I don't.
I
That's not
hate
how
my
it.
parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents.
Followed her into the so-called loyalist compound, and some of them were filmed against graffiti and murals. Michael Stone, who is about to be released even though he murdered 5 people and injured many others, was filmed against a mural that said, "Yep." Can the compliment list not have... Sorry, can the compliment list not have shit against me in it, please? Can the compliments room be kind? Thank you, this will calm me down. Thank you so much. Everything always works. Shut up. Fuck off. I couldn't even read it because it went off the screen. Okay, well...
All right. I hate my parents.
Or
Yeah,
the
if you
next
could
date
say that
might
a
go
few times.
really well.
I don't.
I
That's not how
hate
it.
my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents. I hate my parents.
I got shouted at and sacked by my boss because I twisted his ankle by mopping everywhere. He was walking incredibly briskly.
Hello, Big Cat. Big Cat's okay. He's a funny cat. And he loves his frog.
One time, walking incredibly briskly. One time,
Timer complete.
Parents my to everyone here. I've not put my green screen in place. I did all these other things. I didn't even move the green screen. I never forget the green screen. Hello everyone, how are you all? Hang on. High or low probability kill screen? Kill screen is... I need to properly do this. The kill stream probability is 1 out of 300. Yeah, I think it could be a lower probability than kill stream. I have done a stream wrapped in the green screen. Bird.exe create the sentence, come to a mall stream for the Watson emoji, stay for the discontentedly stare at glass. Yeah, fair enough. We've all been there. Please don't scare my son, Crinston. It's not fair on all of us. Before we go into the game, and I do think we'll have plenty of fun there, I want to roll out a new feature and test that it works in practice. Like all my features, they're designed for a larger chat. Hard for me to test as one person. So I've built something that allows everyone to... it's another variant on the question and answer stuff. Hello, DJ Gadan. Welcome and good evening. DJ, you are invited me to help test this new feature as well. The idea being that if I'll display a question and everyone can log one guess at the answer. So rather than you all work towards this singular guess, you can all have your individual guess. So what's the thing you could guess? Just something boring, I suppose. Okay, after Bird.exe, King of Time, and A Good Pete teased me for not knowing who Little Mix were and are, what film did I end up watching in order to better understand popular culture? So you could do... What film did I watch earlier this week to better understand popular culture? And if you do exclamation mark guess followed by your guess, it should log your guess in. That question's too long. No, it's just long enough. It's just long enough. So King of Time has guessed Spice World. Bird.exe has guessed Your Mum Lol. Dominic Cummings is also saying Spice World. A Good Pete's guessed Step Up to the Streets. Jose Pacha has guessed Jean Dielman's can't remember how to do my numbers in French. 23 Croix du Commerce. 1080 Bruxelles. Reception Music has guessed Food Poisoning. Harry Hardy's guessed Labyrinth. And I should be able to do this just to show what everyone's guessed. If this works correctly. It's just showing up all the guesses. So we can just see what everyone's guessing there. We can just see the data plate. Now if you have done a guess, if you do a second guess, it will overwrite your first guess. So you can't have multiple guesses, there's only one guess available at any time. Disconnected Dan is sort of close. That's sort of the closest guess we've had so far. A good Peter's guessed Too Fast, Too Furious. Has everyone got their guess in? Jose Hypatia might be changing her guess. DJ Gadan has guessed Boss Baby. Harry Hardy's trying to guess scare my Boss Baby. It might have been. Okay, because I'm sort of interested in actually testing the feature. So now, if I do question mark close, that question is now closed. And if you do exclamation mark guess now, it will just show what you've guessed. You can't change it at this point. Can we test that, please? Can someone try exclamation? Could someone either do guess on its own? Okay. So now it's just revealing your guess. I need to make sure this can be queued, so when many people do it, it will definitely... yeah, cool. It's just showing all of your guesses. Why is everyone doing GIS? GIS? I can now reveal the answer now that you cannot guess any further. I watched Dirty Dancing, which the main character is called Baby. It was good. I didn't like the film for about 2/3 of the way in because of class antagonism, but then actually Baby grew up quite a lot. I ended up liking it at the end of it. It was quite good. I waited the whole film to find out who was going to try and put Baby in the corner, and then I found out Baby put herself in the corner. She just sat in the corner of her own volition. So nobody puts Baby in the corner. Well, Baby, left to her own devices, will put herself in the corner. I thought she was put in the corner. Maybe I should watch the Paddy and Keith remake. It is. I really had a good time, actually. Jambud sort of got me to watch it. I did not enjoy it. Right up until... It just felt like a little middle-class, bourgeois, young girl playing with the working class people, pretending to have some kind of struggles. Paying for people to be her friend. But she just grew up a little bit, actually, and she does a lift. She just a lift. It was a good time. It's solid. It's fun. Was it to do a little mix? I don't think there could be a little mix if Dirty Dancing hadn't been released. I think that's pretty obvious. And that's the new feature. What do you think? What about the reproductive rights stuff? Oh, I mean, it's very radical in that sense for, God, what is it? Early, mid-80s? Dirty Dancer, Little Good Mix. Are you able to set questions? Not at this time. At the moment, only mods can. Mods, by the way, you can set questions. It is just question, long form, exclamation mark, question, followed by a question. That's the new feature. There may be opportunity to use it while we are looking at Tartarus Key, which I'm going to load up now. No, Harry, I would not accidentally allow you to use a feature I did not wish you to use. Of all the mistakes I would ever make. So I don't know a huge amount about this. This game supports an autosave feature. Please don't turn off your game when you see the autosave icon. I think that's so if you get something badly wrong, it's just fucked. Let me turn the volume up. You can cank and decank. Thank you, of course, to our sponsor, Dr. Plem.
Dr. Plem. It's got that taste that you just won't forget.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll say what you want. I'll say whatever the hell you want. Fine. Fine. See if I care.
Thank you for triggering the welcome there.
I love Dr. Plem. Dr. Plem is great. and it's up there with other beverages. You know, I have my own beverage. It's called Dr. Piss, and I think it's not quite as good, but I'm not allowed to talk about Dr. Piss so much anymore. So instead, I recommend you try Dr. Plem, and you're smart. You can figure it out for yourself. I trust you to figure out which one of the two is the better one. It's some of that lovely Dr. Plem, and
Thank you to our sponsors, Dr. Plem, for tonight's stream. Can't seem to control the game, so I'm just going to restart it. Oh God, can you not scare my child, please? I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why you're trying to scare Critson. He'll just scare you right back. Don't scare my son. I've been saying this to you for weeks. Okay, let's try and get borderless window. That'll do. That's the main thing I want. Now, what I am hoping to do, I am genuinely not very good at puzzles. So I'm going to come into the Tartarus hole. There is an open voice channel on the Discord. I will accept one helper at a time. And when a puzzle is complete, that helper has to rotate. How does that sound? Thank you, Mighty Fight, for shouting out the Discord link. So I think we'll just do one person who can help at a time. In what respect, Disconnected Dan? I'm happy to cover anything that's not been covered. I'm going to be playing this puzzle game. There are consequences for failure. What if you just don't want to help? Then don't. In the most simplest terms, Disconnected Dan, I'm playing a puzzle game called Tartarus Key. I will accept direct guidance from a single person on Discord at a time, but I'm also happy to talk to the chat. But if someone wants to specifically guide me through anything, I think there should be one helper at a time and then rotate per puzzle. That's it, really. I believe there's a kind of story. Let's find out what it is. Going to do anything? Yeah. In-game, I'd say, mostly. Ideally in-game issues. I do love this. I love the wobbly anti-aliasing of PS1 style graphics. Well, you wouldn't really be guiding me through Salford if I'm not in Salford. You'd more be telling me about the layout of Salford. I think I have to be travelling through Salford to be guided. And I know my way around Salford. I can get to the main. What's going on? My head's killing me. The last thing I remember was at home and... what? Wait. Where am I? What is this place? Can't even say Salford. How do you say Salford? Nobody's here. Okay. Breathe, Alex. You can and will freak out later. Right now, you have to find out what's going on. Oh, no, you don't. You did. At some point, you did. I think I may have turned it down after Cridster made that really... How am I supposed to say Salford? Is it Salford? Salford. Yeah, who minds? Who's really that bothered, you know, in this day and age? Okay, walkie-talkie. Hello? Anyone there? Oh man, is this thing broken? Are you behind this? Hello? This a joke?
Good day to you.
Oh. Because I'm not laughing. And neither will you when I get out of here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just woke up here. We're in the same boat, I think. Let's say I believe you. What's your story? Who are you? I like this chonky noise. Let's not give anything away. Who are you? You first. Who are you? Ellipses. This a game to you? Think it's cute to answer a question with a question? You just did the same thing. Twice. Gabriela Torres. Just Torres is fine. Torres. Okay. I'm Alex. I'm assuming we're in similar situations. One moment I'm sitting in my office. The next I'm waking up in a bedroom, one I've never seen before. I don't have an office, but I did wake up in one. Right. Well, I'm locked in. It sounds like it's the same for you. I was working a case. Working a case? You're a cop? I'm a private investigator. Like I was saying, I was working a case for an anonymous client. Sounds like something out of a movie. Usually it is, but a stack of cash convinced me to at least give it a look. Is it a reading game? I don't know. I hope not. I think it'll just be in position of some story. Turns out someone they knew had gone missing. Anyway, for you guys, it's a listening game. Oh no. Figured it was the usual deal. Someone just decided to walk away from their old life. Happens all the time, but it didn't add up. And it shared a lot of similarities with some old cold cases I pulled up. I thought I was just being paranoid, but it looks like there's something bigger going on. Putting that aside. Okay, so that explains why you're here. What about me? That's what I'm wondering. What about you? Awfully convenient finding you on the other end of this short-range radio. I swear, I have no idea what's going on. All right, don't panic on me. Whether we can trust each other or not, it doesn't seem like we've got much choice. For now, we're in this together. Take a look around. There has to be something you can use to get out. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll let you know what I find. New information may lead to optional conversations. That was fast. You found something? No, I was just thinking about what you said, about whether you could trust me. Oh man, there's a bit of reading in this game. Look, no offense, but I have no reason to trust you. What about human goodness? If people had innate goodness, I wouldn't have so much steady work. Humans... Why does it have to be innate? Can't just humans be like naturally good and be moved out of order by society? And I wouldn't want to be trapped in some room. I've had years of experience being stabbed in the back, sometimes literally. Look, I do think we'll have to work together. If nothing else, I can bounce ideas off you, like these radios that only emit a weak signal, which means we've got to be close to each other. Oh, that's good news, right? If one of us can get out, they can help the other. Exactly. All right. Okay. What do we got? A little postcard? Alaska postcard. Postcard from Alaska added to inventory. It looks like a postcard sent from Alaska. Some objects have hidden details on the back. Press the E key to flip the object. I found it, the one that pieces it all together. People will call me mad, but they have to know the truth. I fear they've already passed the point of no return. This message will be my last for a while. Goodbye and thank you, CW. They've underlined the word one. I wonder why. Another postcard to couch. England postcard. Let's find out about England. I know it's unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain, but I promise it'll make sense once I'm back. Until then, 7 pillars, they're essential. Best. Quoi. Someone has underlined the word 7 and noted 7, but what's the order? Fine. So there's a numerical thing going on. We're being watched by a camera. There's a glob. A cop. Desk ornament. Wonder how much these cost. They look like they belong in a museum. Hello, Moore. We have woken up in an office. And then we have to escape room by room. One of these is probably worth more than my grandma's house. Do I have a jump? No jump. It's a true puzzle game. Examine the couch. This is the couch I woke up on. It looks old-fashioned. Seems like it's brand new. Oh, I've got to talk. I just keep thinking, why am I here? Why me? You can't think of any reason you'd be kidnapped. What do you do for a living? I'm a courier. Kinda. Kinda? Could you think of a more suspicious response? No, I just mean I pick up whatever work I can, you know? Delivering packages is easy. Do I think Dirty Dancing prepared me for this? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can see a lot of Baby in the character of Alex. Definitely not enjoying her current surroundings. Not something I care about. Or maybe one of those packages meant something. Or went to someone who didn't want to leave any traces. Or maybe you saw something on a run. I mean, I don't think so. Look, it's just something I do to get by. I'm not involved in anything. Well, I highly doubt you're here for no reason. Think on it. Yeah. Nobody puts Baby in the office. Candle? Candle has been burning for a while. Books? Books are close to the flame. Ugh. There are books all over the floor. Have they fallen from the bookshelf? No, it looks like someone was searching for something. Sounds like someone who was looking for something sort of like you are. What does that mean for us? The place doesn't feel like a home, but there are still signals that someone was here before me. Scuff marks on the floor from the furniture being moved, for instance, more than just if you were setting the room up. I'm starting to think we're not the only people who have been in this situation. So what, we're just the latest victims? I hope this is like Cube. Have we got any Cube fans on? Is Alex wearing a hoodie or a Red Riding Hood cloak? No, she's got a hoodie up to here. And then this is hair. This is organic. Hello, Sudden Beth. You arrived just for the beginning of this game. We're playing a woman called Alex, who was woken up in an office. And she wants to not be in the office anymore. Cube was good. Hypercube was fun. Cube Zero, I'll need to watch it again because it really didn't like it. I don't know what's confusing you about the neck. She's got a black hoodie that ends here. Then there's some neck. Then there's hair. I can pass this character. I can help you understand it too. No, and don't call yourself that. I refuse to be anyone's victim. We're getting out of here. We have to. I think those calls with Tartarus are flavour. They don't seem to have provided any specific clues. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. So we found two postcards. One from Alaska, which was here, and then one from England, which was here. The Alaska had the number 1 underlined. England had the number 7 underlined. We're truly, truly puzzling. And now we have a safe. Looks like I'll need a key code. I'm not going to try and guess it then. Statue. A horse head sculpture. Cool if you're into animal parts as decor, I guess. Do you know you could put them in the activity ticker if you want? Hello, Wimp Duck. You arrived just for the beginning of an escape room puzzle game. Ah, Japan postcard. Postcard from Japan added to the inventory. Presumably there'll be a number underlined. A good Peter's created the sentence, "My hate, parents hate." 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself. They're watching. Best, Qua. It is not an old game. It was released either yesterday or the day before. It's just in a retro style. So that hasn't got anything underlined, but it does say 3 here. So what we have is 1, 7, 3. Do you think we should just try 1, 7, 3? I don't think there are any stakes to this puzzle at present. I think it would be a bit cruel to give us a negative consequence for this. It's very new, yeah. It's about as new as it gets. Well, they've been arranged in the order I've picked them up here, I think. That's locked. Okay. I mean, we could scum it. You can easily scum a 3 strong combination. Scumming a 4 takes longer. Scumming a 3 doesn't take long at all. You can't examine the pictures? Let's find out. Oh, I can, yeah. That's the picture of Alaska. That's England. And that's Japan. Can we work out the chronology? No, I don't think so. I found it, the one that pieces it all together. Oh, actually. Are there dates? No, but if you think about it, right? Here they're looking for something and they don't have it. I'm looking for something, but, you know, if I find it, oh well, that'll be good. And here they're saying, I found it. So at that point, they found it. And here, I think they've already previously found it and they're cagily trying to explain some of their findings. I know it's unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain. Where does that say that? This message will may last for a while. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So you think it would be 371? Yeah, you're right. It does look like there should be an extra thing in this square, though. I think the smartest thing for me to do is to look a bit more carefully for a 4th postcard. There's not that many places one could be. You could easily hide one in these books, though. It would be easy for me to miss one. Content warning would be a very good alias. Especially for a murderer. I'm not spotting anything. Is there a time limit? Nope. No time limit. Oh, hello. Is there a crouch? Let me check the controls. Options. Controls. If I were to remap them, is there a crouch? Sprint. Flashlight. Precise aim. Okay, that would be rough. But no, there's no crouch. Yeah, nothing on this one. I think the big one of this is examine the drinks. Empty, someone had a good time. Is there another drawer? Any postcards? No, nothing. Oh, hello. I like the slow zoom. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be 4 postcards. Drawer above the cupboard. Yes. The drawer is locked. But the other one might not be. Very well spotted. I absolutely should be spotting these things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aloha, postcard from Hawaii. Okay. I am inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I think we might be getting a lot of puppies at this. We did it. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. It's so great to have the help of this community. I love it growing from strength to strength like this. Well, we'll pick this up next week. I'm inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I've attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one else to keep them safe until I return. So, okay, in Japan they're rooting through stuff, but they can't find anything remotely useful. Are you decanking because of Puppy? Because now that Puppy's stopped, is it you don't like this video game background music, or you think Puppy was too loud? Yeah, decanking isn't going to fix that. It just makes everything quieter. In order to change Puppy's volume, I would need first to activate Puppy. Sorry, there's no other way to do it. I'm going to start Puppy. There's no other way to do it but this. That one's too loud. There we go. I've caught that and it's quieter. Hello, Summer. How are you? Okay, so in Japan, they're saying they don't have a clue what to do. They're confused. They don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Summer. I hope this takes your mind off of things. Or maybe fixes all of your problems, ideally. Here, they're inching closer. And here, they're getting there. They've got some idea of what to do. And then here they say they've solved it. They've got it. Goodbye forever. So I would argue it's 3, 4, 7, 1. What do you think? Is there a map anywhere indicating the path of the countries? I think you're supposed to read where they are in their studies. 3, 4, 7, 1. Can we do a poll whether we think that's correct? With option 1 being smash it in and option 2 being keep thinking, keep looking. Well, the stakes are going to rise, so I'd rather everyone feels. 2 people are saying smash it.
Poll open.
I wouldn't necessarily phrase it like that. But I do think 3, 4, 7, 1. Yeah, 1's in the chat, please. Let me share you my reasoning, right? In Japan, they're saying, I'm rooting through a library. 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Do you know what? I fucked it. I thought this person was saying they didn't find anything remotely helpful. But actually they're saying it just took a while. So I think maybe I'm actually talking arse. Here's my suggested chronology, but now I've lost all faith. In Japan, they're saying 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful.
Winner is this.
This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself, they're watching. In Hawaii, they say, I'm inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I have attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one else to keep them safe until I return. It is a stretch. I misread one of them. Do you know, and so that you guys can read as well, I'm going to shrink myself a bit. You guys should be allowed to read too. There is a globe in the room. This is exactly why I need help. There's no way to interact with the globe, though. You're right, it does feel like it should be important. No, come on the VC. By all means, do you want to make a reactive Fuji tech? Do you want to make a little animated GIF thing? Yeah, I think the globe is a hint as well. Well, a logical route it really depends on where you're starting from, doesn't it? And why would... How do you do the reactive Fujitech thing? Oh, Mighty's got it. You just make one on that, and then Discord DM me there should be something called the public link. You just want to put 2 pictures in, connect it to your Discord account, 1 picture for when you're talking, 1 picture for when you're not. Send me the link that's called something like public link, and then there'll be a visual representation. What are the no, Red, because we have to do things for a reason. The locations are Alaska, England, Japan, and Hawaii. So Hawaii is... Alaska is on the very west of America, but it's very northerly. Then Hawaii, I think, is off the west coast, and then across the Pacific is Japan, and then England isn't really on an obvious route with any of them. It's in the west of Europe, across the Atlantic from America. Yeah, but it's making a presumption of where this person is starting and where we are currently, and I feel like there'll be a clue of some kind. Oh, hello. Yeah, it does suggest by the time you've got notebooks... I just think it's a stretch to think you can divine a timeline from the content of the postcards. Oh, I'll radio the friend, yeah. No, I can't do it. Radio disabled. Friend has... Oh. No, Jambud's going to pop on voice, and I assume she's doing that because she has something to say. Well, because eventually there's going to be high stakes and wrong guesses are punished and you cannot save scum. Wrong guesses will kill NPCs. So we're playing as we mean to go on. Highly tense. Yeah, obviously if this was a different puzzle game, we'd just smash them in, wouldn't we? We'd just smash in whatever we think might be right. But eventually the game gears up to like wrong questions. Permanently fail you. I'm not in VC, of course I'm not. Alright. Hello.
Good day
Hello.
to you.
Have you made a reactive Fujitech? Do you wish to?
I haven't because I couldn't find my Discord password and it was taking too long, but I thought I'd just pop in and say the thing I was going to say, and then I will try again for next time.
Sure.
So because I was looking at the Fujitech thing, I missed a little bit, so I don't know if you've got a different plan. But my suggestion was going to be, if you are tempted to just smash it in, I would suggest, could we just like read out the postcards in the order that you think is correct without giving any reasoning or anything? Just like read them through, and then that might give us a sense of whether they feel like the right chronology.
Okay, this is the proposed chronology. Take it with a pinch of salt. Proposed number 1. 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself. They're watching. Best content warning. Number 2. I'm inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I've attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one else to keep them safe until I return. Best content warning. Number 3. I know it's unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain, but I promise it'll make sense once I'm back. Until then, 7 pillars. They're essential. Best content warning. Oh, no, and then this. The fourth one, I found it. The one that pieces it all together. People will call me mad, but they have to know the truth. I fear we've already passed the point of no return. This message will be my last for a while. Goodbye and thank you. Content warning.
Yeah, so I think the last one definitely sounds right. And the first one sounds pretty good because it sounds like they're sort of rummaging around and figuring out what their plan is. And then I feel like I don't have a good sense of the middle two, how they fit, but I don't know what chat thinks.
I'm thinking of flipping the middle ones because when you give away your notebooks, presumably that's further along. Like
yeah.
You've got this big theory. When he's in England, he's got this really big theory, and then by the notebooks, here, take this. I need to protect what I've learnt, and then one final send off.
Yeah, notebooks is like the last ditch thing.
So that would suggest 3.
Oh, JP Hypatia makes a good point of if we think we know what first and last is, then we could try to use geography for the middle two.
That's very clever. So if you
AOP
think
also making a good point about why some of them aren't underlined.
Oh, that's very interesting.
What's one of the postcards says something about there's like I think your character's reaction underneath. It says something about the order. What does it say?
Oh, I see. Yeah, they've underlined the word one. I wonder why. And then in here it says someone has underlined the word 7 and noted 7, but what's the order?
I've got a bit of a delay. Where could you show the 7 one? Someone has underlined the word 7 and noted your head's in the way and noted what?
7, but what's the order?
Have they done that? Have they noted 7?
Well, the game is telling me they have.
I'm just wondering what that means because that suggests there's maybe another way that the numbers are represented.
It feels like we need another clue. There is a globe. I think Martine's right to think that geography might... Okay, so if we were to imagine... If the first 2 are underlined and the second 2 aren't, it suggests they just stopped underlining something at some point. And if you were travelling from Japan and then ending in Alaska, there isn't really a good route that would take you through England and Hawaii. It's like one of the more bizarre routes you could take. Josie's suggesting that the underlining was not done by the sender because there are these extraneous notes here. What do you think the start and end are? I thought Japan to begin with and Alaska to end with, but Japan to Alaska is just crossing the Pacific. Then you would go down across the west coast to get to Hawaii, which is an island, it's a Pacific island off the west coast of America. But then to get to England, you're just traveling to the other side of the globe.
How much have you examined the book? Because I saw there were like lots of spots that say book.
If
you look at all of them, they say the same thing.
They all say books. Oh, I've got a radio call. I don't think I've seen so many books outside of a library. It's going to take ages to get through. They're likely just props, set dressings to make the place look real. You don't think this is a real mansion? I think it is a real mansion, just not one that anyone's actually lived in. This place is theatrical. Combine that with the cameras. What are you saying? We're entertainment? Oh, I think so. Oh, that's sick. Bad sick. I don't know, and I agree. For now, all we can do is keep pushing forward. All of them just say books, though. They just say books.
Okay.
Are you tempted just to put in our best guess? Because I don't think there's any negative consequences.
I mean, I think you know the answer to my question, given that we've played quite a lot of puzzle games together.
Well, I'm also thinking for the tempo of everyone here who keeps saying smash it in.
Yeah. Just for other people's
I
benefit.
know you. I know you.
Sean's strategy is let's just have a go immediately, and my strategy is let's not do anything until we're 100% sure. But that works quite well because then going somewhere between is probably good. So do you and chat all agree on the best order now then?
No.
Oh no.
I don't even have a thing I really think. But I'm willing to just put one in. Alaska is west of Hawaii. Yeah, but it's north. Yeah, I know that Hawaii is further west than Alaska. It's close-ish.
Yeah,
Or at
KOP,
least
do
on
that.
longitude.
Poll open.
Yeah, use the new feature. What, use guessing? How does that help? Okay, question. What order of... Well, I'm not really interested in the... Yeah, okay. So exclamation mark guess and then state your guess. Japan, west to England, west to Hawaii, north to Alaska. I agree with Pete.
Yeah, I kind of think maybe it's worth doing just at least just one other look. Check there's no drawers we've missed.
It
Things like
feels
that.
like there's a critical clue. Window? It's dark out there.
Have you
And
checked the corners of the rugs? Yeah, I think Pete's right that it, especially given there's a globe in the room, it feels like we're supposed to find like a map or an itinerary or something.
It's just a little oh flip. I'm really sorry everyone. I did
you not
miss
even
something.
look at the horse?
No, I did look at the horse. It's this I didn't notice.
Key pickup.
Oh, it's
I've
a
got
nice
I've got a
pickup.
delay, but wow. Okay, and there's a locked. Was there a locked drawer or a
Not
cupboard
for
or
long.
something?
Here we go. Journal page pickup.
Oh no, Josie, which of us is who?
Winner is
A torn journal page. It's a scribbled travel itinerary that lists the order someone was planning to visit the countries. Oh, this... Yeah, fine. So it's England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska.
You've been screaming at the TV for a while now.
England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. Okay, it's not that hard at all then. Okay, so it's 7, 3, 4, 1. 7, 3, 4, 1. And I think we can just safely pop that in. Q. You don't want Q done here. You want Q close. And if you want to show off what people have done, you can do GS. Exclamation mark GS from mods will do a guest showcase. Not many guesses. Now can you do Q end? Exclamation mark Q end KOT. England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. That is 7, 3, 4, 1. 7, 3, 4, 1. Trivial. Absolutely trivial. No problems here. Only took us ages. Okay, Jambud, as the helper of the first question, I must now banish you and let someone else
I'm getting
take
out.
the spot.
Well done.
Thank you for your help. I'll see you later. I've had a thought. Yeah? But how my room is empty. No puzzles, nothing locked, nothing out of place. Except for this radio. Okay. Why would they give us a way to talk to each other? Give me a way to help you? Because your only way out is me? You have to guide me to you? TYJB's in the chat for thank you, Jambird. Precisely. Cool. No pressure. You made it out of the office. I know that together we can solve this. I hope you're right. Okay, new room, new life. We got a telephone. Ancient rotary phone. Doesn't work. Just going to ignore a lot of the documents. Bunch of documents with charts and equations. Nothing that will get me out of here. Ooh, there's some drums. There's a little Zelda, an actual legitimate Zelda reference. Book. Humorism, or the humoral theory, or humoralism, was a system of medicine detailing the supposed makeup and workings of the human body, adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers. The four humours of Hippocratic medicine are black bile, yellow bile, phlegm and blood. Each corresponds to one of the traditional four temperaments. The proper blending and balance of the four humours was known as eucrasia. While science has... Can we please have a poll? Can we please have a poll for what time it actually is? Is it sanguine time, phlegm time, bile time? While science has since moved far past these ancient beliefs rooted in a primitive misunderstanding of how the universe works, there are still those that believe there is a certain truth to the old teachings. After all, what truly makes up a man? Are we not all the sum of our parts, our bodies merely flesh, blood and meat? The physician named Duncan McDougall theorized that the soul had a physical weight of 21 grams, in fact. Does this not imply that the soul itself could also be a substance present in the body? Something that could be seen, felt, perhaps even extricated? Such ideas seem flights of fancy, to be sure, but the possibilities are endless. That is a bit of a dog's name, isn't it? Duncan McDougall. I feel like it's more of a soft plush animal's name. Bottle stand.
Pull open.
Green bottle. Here we go. And there's a green kettle. Thank you for setting up the poll. I can't wait to find out what time it is. Red bottle. Here we go. Now it's time. Broken clock. Ooh, a little chamber pot, perhaps. Could that be a source of black bile? Display cabinet filled with knickknacks. Nothing jumps out as useful. Well, that's not really up to you, is it? You're just my avatar. I decide what to pick up. On top of the books. On top of what books? Yellow goo on the nightstand. Yeah, of course there is. Of course there is. Drawer. I've got all of them. It's a bottle filled with green liquid, a bottle filled with red liquid, a bottle filled with yellow liquid, and a bottle filled with black liquid. Great. One of those bottles I might have fit perfectly. Okay, but what's the correct order? I need to search more systematically. Yeah, good luck. The handle has been removed. I can't get it open.
Pull closed.
The winner is...
It is blood time. Congratulations, everyone. Which one should I down? Happy to down any of them, to be honest. Bunch of documents, charts and equations. Did the books have any clues? This book here detailed the four humours. and it put them in this order: black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. Hello, Dr. Phlegm. Dr. Phlegm. Black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. But there are 5 humours here. There are 5 bottle stands. Oh, the paintings, of course. You don't have any biles. Red, green, white. And then we're out of... Black bile, yellow bile, cardboard box. No, I'm thoroughly... I did warn everyone. I did it when I announced the stream. I wrote it in the stream intro. Your puzzle is working out how to make me solve the puzzle in the game. You've got a double puzzle. You've got a more rich life. Your puzzle is far more complicated. Have we determined the mechanism of the puzzle where there are 5 bottle stands here? Also, this drawer is missing a drawer puller. Maybe white represents a space. That's so clever. That's so clever. That's fully smart pilled. So what more clues could tell me? King of Tang, we didn't really use that language here in the stream. There's nothing in any of those. But yeah, if we can get that drawer puller, that would be good. Yes, close seems to be the only option. As I'm hovering over them when they open into my cursor. Anything under the bed? I can't crouch. My guy can't look under things. I can flashlight on, flashlight off. But no, not anything that isn't like quite obvious. Ooh. Well then. Come on. Do the drawers under the bed open? Didn't even occur to me they were drawers. But no, it doesn't seem to be. Thank you for puppy. Thoroughly deserved. Is well then funny? Just a normal thing to say. A still life of a white vase. Should I say vase? Real art class 101 stuff. The canvas looks torn on the left and right side. Oh! This was all part of one bigger painting and it's been ripped. A still life. The painting looks slightly torn on the left. So we know it goes white, red, green. Are any of these telling us anything else? Are there any paintings in here? No. Yeah, let's put in the ones we can say for sure then. So green goes last. Oh. You click on this. And then red goes before that. And then white goes in the middle. So, I mean, we could just scum this. White is not certain to be in the middle. I think so. Look. There's a little kind of shape here coming up. There's a shape coming up there. And then that's coming up here. And also, if you imagine there are 3 parts There's no scumming. I worked it out. It's not certain there are 3 parts. No, there is, because look, a still life of a white vase. The canvas looks torn on the left and the right side. So the one with the red and the green, that was torn on the left. This was torn on the red and the right. And so that implies there's... Oh, there could be 4. I didn't think of that. I thought you were saying there might be 2. But you're not. You're not saying that. Oh, that's yellow. Look. That's yellow, and it has the same wispy shape. And look, it finishes at the very top. And then over here, this appears at the very top. So then it's yellow, which means it goes black, yellow, white, red, green. I wonder what this one means. 2 liquids, the duality of man. Or maybe it's just 2 fancy potions. I don't know. I'm not an artist. The canvas looks damaged on the right hand side. There we go. Bim bam bomb. But I can't quite tell where the hang on. So that's yellow. And I guess maybe that's just a jug of black liquid. I can't see how... Oh yeah, you can see the top of it. You can see the top of it. That's a container. So that's yellow. It's on the right. We think we've bim bam blammed this, right? Black, yellow, white, red, green. Surely. That is puzzling. That's pure puzzle. This is skills. You guys have very skillfully got me. And look, it's even the right shape. The black one's even the right shape. Nice. Nice. Huge novelty giant key. Got it. Alex 2, creepy ass house 0. We've got a protagonist. Floor 1, west wing. I've made it out of the room and I'm in a hallway. Good, that's progress. I can see... there's a boarded up door covered in blood. We were bound to see some blood eventually. Kidnapping doesn't usually have a happy ending. The important thing is that it isn't our blood. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, you're right. Ellipses. I can hear something. I think it's your voice. You must be close. I'll knock on my door. Try to follow the sound. Okay, I'm on it. Is this a legit Goya? This looks like a Goya. Yeah, I think it's this way. Is this you? A boarded up door covered in blood. Not going anywhere near that. Yeah, look, it's Goya. We got Goya here. Saturn's eating his son. That's illegal, by the way. Oh, hello. Hey, can you hear me? Yes. Ah, finally, almost there. Just have to find a way to open the door. I'm gonna need you to hurry. Why the rush? You know, other than being kidnapped and trapped, I think I might have hit the door too hard. I've triggered some kind of trap. The room is now filling with gas. Oh god, there might be a time limit. Alright, don't panic. Okay, listen, if there's a time limit, I'm gonna struggle. If there's a time limit, I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna stop retaining information. If you thought I was unsystematic in my approach before, a new approach while I've got the time limit to worry about, and it's going to give you an aneurysm. No, the person not to trust is the person who seems really friendly. The standoffish person is always legit. Save the game? You can't. It's pure autosave. Scumming not even possible.
Poll open.
New poll, 2 minutes long. Are we calling this Ass House? Option 1, yes, Ass House. 2, no, Butt Towers. 3, no, Rectum Mansion. And 4, no, Cheeks Cottage. Votes for 4 encouraged by me. Taurus is not dying yet. It's when the cutscene ends, surely. I am as ever welcoming of helpers in the VC. Only one at a time. Multiple voices now will ensure Taurus dies. Tartarus is where Saturn was thrown? No, I don't remember. I'm mixing up Tartarus with Tantalus. I think Tartarus was a place, wasn't it? Oh, but you're suggesting a place. You can't get thrown to a person. No, Taurus is alive. They're talking right now. They're saying the gas is coming through slowly. We've got some time. I'm going to get you out. I'll find a way, I swear. I believe in you, Alex. Just keep a calm head. My life is in your hands. There might not really be a timer, though. Why are all the votes for one coming from? What? I don't understand the question. Why are all the votes for one coming from Sean Moore? Oh. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought I fixed it. I've made it worse, clearly. Nevertheless, it is what it is. Not how I saw myself going. You're not going anywhere. I'll find a way to get you out. Bathroom. Bath. Handprint. Bloody handprint. Oh. It reveals. It reveals. It reveals. What reveals? I don't have time for this cryptic. Oh. What the? Huh? Taurus, something weird's going on here. I mean, more weird. The reflection in the mirror isn't right. It isn't right. Yeah, it doesn't match up with real life. The reflection doesn't... Alex, you're not making sense. Look, a painting just fell down in the mirror, but it's still hanging up behind me. Okay, you need to check out that painting. On it. Apart from the subject matter, painting seems normal. Maybe there's something behind it. Oh, the wallpaper's coming off here. Light's coming through a gap in the wood and I hear coughing. Torres, I might have found a way in. Just in time, air's getting really thick. The wall was falling apart behind the painting. There's space and light behind it. I think this would line up with your room. You might be onto something. There's a vent on this side, but it doesn't lead anywhere. But how are you breaking through a wall? I'm trying to pry the planks, but they're more solid than they look. Oh, I can't think straight. Is there anything you could use? Not that I can see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. There's no way through, no way out. Alex, calm down. Look, they're messing with your head. I need you to pull yourself together. The minute you give up is the minute I'm dead. Think. I'm trying, but... This is too much. I can't do anything. This is too much. I can't do anything. Oh, God. Alex, snap out of it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get me the hell out of here. I'm trying. Oh. Oh, she's got an axe. What the fuck? What's happening? I mean, it's moving. Alex. No, Taurus has done nothing wrong. Hell no. Absolutely not. No way. Well, that just happened. What happened? I heard a crash. Are you okay? This is insane. No, it's impossible. My reflection just moved on its own. Threw a damn axe at me. Through the mirror. You're what? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding around. I'm just joshing you. I'm just JK. Don't worry, it's just a JK. Try not to breathe any gas. Oh, go into the mirror world. Taurus can die. Just go into the mirror world. Did she actually say that just happened? No, she didn't. I added it. But it was getting very close, wasn't it? This part of the wall I could smash through using the hatchet. The hatchet would definitely be destroyed, though. It's risky. Pull up. Pull up. Are we smashing through, or are we going to keep the hatchet for something else? You have got to be kidding me. I'm talking to a cuff? I bet I'm going to fly next.
Pull open.
There is now a risk that if we don't smash it, like if we choose no, Tartarus dies. There is a chance of that. I do know you get permadeath and it changes your ending. That doesn't... A lot of you don't like Tartarus. I think Tartarus is fine. I think Tartarus is alright. Done nothing wrong. Doesn't deserve to die. We'll see how it pans out. Seems a bit obvious. Even though I think Tartarus is bad, I don't think killing him at this point is ethical choice. Not sure I want to unleash the gas. No, it will dissipate. It can go into the bathroom. It can go down the sink. It can go into the mirror bathroom.
Pull closed.
The winner is this.
With regards to why the poll options for 1, I was using 1 as a test to see if I'd fixed it, and it looked like I had fixed it. However, I am Sean Maul, so I hadn't really realised the bug. Okay, so we're going with yes with 6.6 votes. Let's go.
Pull open.
I'm not counting that one. We are going to smash. Fingers crossed. It's Tartarus. Tartarus is a friendly gumshoe. Not too bad. For a second I thought my ticket had been pulled. Thank you. Hi. No time for warm and fuzzy. Let's get out of here. We can just squeeze back through the hole and we'll... Sick. What the hell? Air. You never know how much you'll miss something until it's gone. You okay? Nothing I can't handle. Good to finally meet you face to face. We have a lot to talk about, but I'd like to get the hell out of here first. Seconded, I saw 2 doors, one at the end of the hall and one that's boarded up, covered in blood. Let's start with the one not covered in blood. Lead the way. Look, you should go to the one covered in blood because whatever thing died to make the blood is dead now. It's gone. Here we are. I think Tartarus is my mom. You doing okay? You look. If this was Hypercube, that could be true. I'm fine. Let's get the hell out of here. You wearing braces? That's good. That's proper investigation. Book. Is every page blank? Yes. Are you sure? Let me just... Hey, there's a diagram. Looks like a box with a sad-looking stick man in the middle. This could be important. I drew that. And it's a neutral-looking stick man, Freud. Jeez. The dialogue could be a little better. You've got to be kidding me. The winner is you've got to be kidding me. Good job on the voting. Cupboard filled with drawers. Cupboard filled with drawers. Yeah, who do you think they are? Hojo? Hojo from Final Fantasy House. Nothing but a broken mirror. Leads into an identical looking room. No point climbing in. Doesn't look like the window or door go anywhere. What are you basing that on? What are you basing that on? How can it not look like the door goes anywhere? It's shut. Like I'd accept can't go through there. It's full of broken glass. I'll get hurt. It doesn't look like if I opened that door it would go anywhere. But it doesn't lead out here. Isn't that just inherently... Ugh. Rubbish. Okay, I came from there. Oh. Hey, that door is open. It definitely wasn't like that before. Okay, we move carefully. No telling what we'll find. Oh, a lovely pentagram. A roaring fireplace. Where the hell are we? Why are we still... we're using the same interface we had for the radio, but now we're just talking. This place is way bigger than I expected. Looks like some kind of central hall. We should head downstairs. Why there first? I find that most exits are on the ground floor. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Let's check it out. Book. I think this is Latin. What am I saying? It's a big spooky mansion. Of course the books are all in Latin. It's probably legally required. Okay, so the book is aware of tropes, comments upon the tropes. When the character is not immensely scared, too scared to speak intelligibly, she's sort of examining and deconstructing the tropes of the horror around her. Hey, we should head downstairs first, check for a way out. Failing that, somewhere we can gather our thoughts. Right, sounds like a good idea. Empty painting. Guess I hadn't finished
Dictation
remodeling.
complete.
Stop. I really need to rethink whether I want this voice command. They spent all of their decorating budget on overly elaborate puzzle mechanisms. We should head downstairs. Okay. My hand's being forced. Okay, well maybe this is the end of the game and I just leave. Ooh, lots of brooms. Big broom house. Alright. It's locked. Of course, nothing's ever that easy. I think we're in for a long night. Alright, we should establish a base for now. Somewhere safe, or as safe as this place can be. Somewhere easy to get to. A fancy place like this probably has a hall or something for receiving guests. Ground floor likely close by. Okay, so they're going to give me like an area where the people I save go and sit around. Over there, that room looks perfect. Perfect? Follow me, I'll explain. I think they want to establish a hub that you put the NPCs in. And if that means Taurus isn't going to follow me around, then fine, it's worth it. This room looks safe for the moment. Thank you, Detective Dismal. Jesus. A perfect, cheerful, morale-boosting observation. Just being practical. I think we should rest for a second and review what we know. Then we'll be able to act accordingly. Okay. So, to start, we've been individually kidnapped by an unknown assailant, left trapped inside a house. This is clearly a person with both the means to craft elaborate, dangerous puzzles and a sick sense of humour. It is Dr. Eggman. Lives are on the line and I've got it. I've got the burning lungs to prove it. So, that sounds bad. It is bad, and we know next to nothing. We have no idea whether there's 2 of us in this mansion or 200. You think other people could have been kidnapped? This place is too big, and too many things don't add up for it to be just the 2 of us. Regardless, our goal is to escape. We should also attempt to find out who's behind this, both to bring them to justice, and for me to bring them to a firm punch in the gut. If we find anyone else, well, we'll do what we can to help. Like you did for me. Right, sounds like a plan. Let's go. No, I can't go anywhere. The gas destroyed my lungs. That gas did a number on me. I still can't take a deep breath and I can barely move. Just getting down here felt like I was trying to run a marathon. Great poll, Detective Dismal. Oh, look, I know I'm asking for a lot of you, but you're the one who rescued me. I believe in you. We've both got a radio so we can maintain contact. In the meantime, I'll poke around this room. Maybe I'll find information. Or another asinine little puzzle more like. At least I know who to call if that happens. You know, in movies, splitting up is always a bad idea. This isn't a movie. This is Scooby-Doo. We don't have the luxury of making the best possible choice. This is so zoinks. I thought these days kids said, oh snap. You know what? You can critique my slang when it's not on fleek. Just promise you'll take care of me when I'm gone, okay? Don't worry about me, Alex. Just be careful. You don't know what's out there. It'll help if we have a map. It's not perfect, but I started drawing one. It's enough to get you started. Are you kidding? This looks amazing. How did you get such straight lines without a ruler? Keep track of rooms that you think have something left to do. That way, if you're ever lost, you can just check the map. Seriously, were you an architect in another life? Because this is so on fleek. You kids and your slang. I've marked 2 doors, and I noticed they were open on our way down. As good a place as any to get started. Oh, and here's my pencil if you want to keep it up to date yourself. Oh, snap! Got it. Okay, M for map. There's Taurus, a neutral stick figure. And then we've got a proper little Resident Evil style map. Lovely. I hate all the characters. Okay, as much as we want to make fun of Taurus, and I do support that, there's nothing wrong with having a hand-drawn map of your own house. It allows you to make annotations. You can remember where the mop is. Great ass dialogue 1. Okay, I guess we'll just wander around now. Found the library, found a statue. Bust of a horse head, kind of angry looking. Okay, that's our second horse head. I guess that could be important. I heard a noise. There was a big noise. And the noise spooked me. London Butcher. Records show a startling increase in the number of murders during the 1727 London famine. Driven mad with starvation, it was in this environment that the London Butcher thrived. Famed for selling high-quality meat at cut-rate prices, it was years before anyone discovered their source. Fresh corpses.
Friends, come quick. The horse has arrived.
Looks like the horse is here.
Oh, the horse is here.
Hark, the horse.
And now it's time for the
Hello, Sean, it's me, the horse.
Always nice to see from the horse. Arsonist. Public faith in the police's ability to keep them safe was at an all-time low by 1964 due to the arsonist. Hundreds perished in a string of devastating apartment and office building fires. It's thought that the Dream Doctor massacre a few years prior served as an inspiration. However, as they were never caught, their motivations remain a mystery to this day. The biblical figure Cain, the original murderer, appears in various texts dating back millennia. Theories of Cain being the son of Satan and not Adam date back just as long. Charged with 18 separate murders, what was believed to be an open and shut case ended up being anything but. Crucial evidence destroyed in a fire meant that the clock killer served a short sentence of only a single year before being released in the summer of 1988 for good behaviour. A neat display of murder weapons. Oh, a history of violence from beginning to end. Okay. So, what we have here is a butcher's knife. Then we have the clock killer. Oh, and this is all... Yeah, they'll need to be pressed in date order. Let me just read all of them. That's just Psychology of Murderers, that's generic. This is the Death Rider. The Death Rider is a highwayman of English legend dating back to the early 1500s. Wielding a spiked flail, they would wait by the roadside for unsuspecting passers-by. Victims were beaten beyond recognition, many never identified. Nothing was ever stolen, and their motive remains unknown to this day. Probably stealing things. Oh, nothing was stolen. Tales of the murderous ferryman date back to the 11th century BC. Considered a myth, it is said to have been inspired by Charon, the one who ferried the souls to Hades through the river Styx. Okay, 11th century, 15th century. Hang on. Yeah, but there's no murder weapon in that. Cane will be the knife. Thank you, this is useful. Spiked flail. Oh, that's a brush. Paintbrush. Watch. Hammer and needle. Flail button. Butcher knife. Bring up the infinite timeline. You can't examine them individually. The best thing you can get is to look at the names of the buttons. Otherwise it just says, and it just comments on the display case. A history of violence from beginning to end. There is no scythe. There's a hammer and needle. Butcher's knife, a flail, that's the highwayman. Paintbrush and pocket watch. Butcher was 1700s. I think there was a doctor. Public faith due to the arsonist. It is thought that the Dream Doctor massacres a few years prior served as an inspiration. Is there any way in which the hammer and needle could be a doctor's? London Butcher. Oh. London Butcher 1727. That's what Beth has. Before I'm worrying about dates, I'm just trying to work out what all these weapons in the case corresponds to. Some of them are red herrings, yeah. So the trick is just remember what's in here. Butcher's knife, flail, they're accounted for. Hammer and needle, paintbrush aren't accounted for. And then the clock guy, that is accounted for. That's the clock killer. The biblical figure of Cain, the original murderer, appears in various texts dating back millennia. Theories of Cain being the son of Satan and not Adam date back just as long. Oh. Sorry. There is more bookcases here. The lumberjack would invite couples to their holiday cabin in the woods. Overpowering his victims, he would force one of the couples to watch as he methodically severed the limbs from their partner. He was eventually apprehended in the late 70s. Authorities were helped by multiple survivors being able to identify the make of chainsaw used. Not that, but the Crimson Artist. Christoph H.H. Jefferson, the Crimson Artist, was an active between 1290 and 1312. He would kill and artfully arrange the models' bodies, at which point he would paint the crime scene in the victim's blood. Several pieces of their art have reportedly gone missing, and while never officially valued, they're rumoured to be highly sought after in the fine art world. So that's the Crimson Artist from the turn of the 13th century, the 14th, from the turn of the 14th century, around 1300. More Dream Doctor. Performing a vivisection on a conscious human is a near impossible due to the shock. However, the Dream Doctor was able to keep his victims conscious using a paralytic agent. He would then use a leucotome, a hammer and pick for extensive brain testing. There are no known survivors. So that's the Dream Doctor, which we find out its date in relation to the arsonist. So it would have been around 1960. No, it says a few years prior, but let's just say it's around 1960. So, I've not kept decent tabs, but I know you guys have. What's the order? Crimson Artist, Butcher, Dream Doctor, Clock Killer. I think we also need the Highwayman. Yeah, we need the Highwayman, which is Death Rider, 1500s. So that would go second, right? Could you write that out again for me with the Crimson Rider in the 1500s? And then we're confident on that, right? That seems open and shut. Crimson Artist, Highwayman, Butcher, Dream Doctor, Clock Killer. That's got to be it, right? And the clock killer did actually use a clock, right? Ah, he's got to have done. He's got to have done. He's the clock killer. It sounds right, doesn't it? Okay. So, artist, highwayman, then the butcher, then the dream doctor, and then the pocket watch. Nice. Oh, do I just get them? Cabinets open. I suppose I have to take these? Oh, God. I've got some replicas of a bunch of weapons. I say that. One's a watch and one's a... Interesting. Let's look at what we have. Oh, God. A butcher's knife. There's a 4 on the back. We're going to use these just to solve a numerical puzzle, I think. Simple hammer and pick. I think we're just going to use them for the numbers. Alright. Oh. Oh, the books are an abacus. Huh. I don't know if we... I don't think the book puzzle relates to the previous one. I don't... Oh, hello. This painting, was it always here? I feel like I would have noticed, but I'm not sure. Definitely weird, though. A hammer, a pick, a clock, and paintbrushes. Oh. Pick and hammer, clock, and paintbrushes. Those are 3 numbers. A pick, clock, and paintbrushes. Fine. And then there's 3 rows here. But... Okay. If you look, there are different arrows here. Let me turn the flashlight on. So if I turn all these to the side here... So maybe... the clock is showing 4, 3, 5. Oh, 4:35. Ah. No. Because the clock has to have hands somewhere. I think it's that you use... So imagine that these indicate which way you're counting. So if this was 2 for the top one, we'd put 2 over there. But for this one, if it was 2, we'd send 2 over there and keep the rest over here. So... Yeah, exactly. So it would be pick 1, clock 5, 3. So 1, 5, 3. That means send 1 over there. But with here, we send 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, 3. You have to remember the arrows mean which way you're counting it is different. I'm getting it. I can puzzle. I can think things through. Thank you. Thank you for the puppy. Something's happening. Pretty empty. I wonder what those buttons do. Oh, there's a legit other room over there. Stack of paintings. What are these doing here? Oh. What the? Oh, nice. What do we got? Sort of a crawling little snail devil. Some snails. Sort of a cacodemon. Dark Souls. Okay. Another one? And it's probably Lucifer. Amidst the chaos an angel stands, incredible craftsmanship. Shall I just press them and see? Oh, a lamia. Okay, a snail. This lamia is menacing. I don't think I've ever seen them crawling across the floor like an actual snake before. Devil. Is it flying or falling? Either way, that demon looks pissed at the angel. A knight. A knight fighting off a minotaur. Is it defending the angel? Minotaur. Imagine a half bull, half man leaping towards you. That knight's shield better be sturdy. You think it's related to the books? So are we assuming the buttons just correspond to that? So Lamia, Devil, Angel, Knight, Minotaur. It's a good question. Yeah. Oh, the paintings have gone. Oh, those paintings became this, did they? It might be I've got to remember this and come back. It does seem like there's a map full of different rooms. I feel like just keep your eyes peeled. It's locked. There's a note. Not taking unscheduled appointments. Okay, sure. Everything else in this place operates on its own logic. Why not? Since none of the phones work and I have no way to call, wherever that is for an appointment, I guess I'll see if I can't find something that goes in that slot. You could put your hand in that slot. You could just put your entire arm through the slot. Lion. This door is marked with a lion. It's locked. Oh, green herb might need that. Oh, Jesus. I didn't like that. Oh, I think doors just auto. Yeah, okay. Another lion. Door is marked with a lion. It's locked. Lion. It's locked. Put your hand in the slot. The angels are in there. Okay, well that was fun. Statues. Bunch of old statues covered in drop cloths. Kind of creepy, but what else is new? No, they understand the English language very well. Their deployment of tropes is highly proficient. Oh, the multiplayer ghost hunting game. That is quite spooky. This is just atmospheric. I quite like the vibe. And for 2, looking at it makes my head feel weird. I mean, are you really a creepy mansion if you don't have a creepy portrait of creepy old-timey children? I don't know. For me, the dialogue from old PS1 horror games should be these kind of garbled sentences that are just literally translated from Japanese. They should be like strangely stilted and humorless. It would be like, this is a vase used to hold flowers. It does not seem particularly interesting. That's PS1 dialogue. Oh, I'm here again. Useless. Is this new? This is Taurus's room. The music's nice though. I really like the music. Come on, pop over. Doesn't look like it's climbing in. I can't understand that. No, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. Maybe I should withdraw my criticisms, lighten up a little bit, and learn how to take a chill pill. Where ought I to be going? That's where Taurus is. You know, maybe I don't have that many options after all. Maybe I need to go and solve the angel thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, not that. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Nah, nothing so descriptive here. Not going to look too closely at this. It's very gross, and I don't want to know if it's made with, you know. And for 2, looking at it makes my head feel weird. Fair enough. You're right, it does seem like they're supposed to be self-contained. It could be I press the buttons just to see what they do. Although every other time... No, I don't go upstairs. Every other time I haven't been able to make progress, our instinct that I just need to look more closely for clues has always borne out. What's a double blinker? Is that just... We're just talking horse blinkers that stops me getting distracted? But you're right, there's not a lot going on here. Although, actually, let me read up on the stuff that's not relevant. Stuff that we thought wasn't relevant. What's over here? Death Rider, Ferryman. That's Sharon in the River Styx. Psychology of Murderers. Now I want to look at the horse. The Yodi gang? What's a double blinker? What's Yodi? What's happening? What's Fulcrum? What's happening? What's happened? What are you talking about? Where's all these words coming from? I feel completely left out. Fulcrum, come in. What's happening? What have I missed? Thank you, a good Pete. What is everyone talking about? You need to hit the double blinkers. What are you talking about? Something on Harry's stream, okay. Not right now, Harry. I'm already feeling absolutely warped. I'm feeling absolutely drongoed. Alright, I'm just going to hit a button. Oh, someone loves buttons.
Paul.
Oh, it's just this. It's just this. It's just this game. It's just this. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oh, okay. It's just that. I need a double blinker apparently. What the? It's just that. It's just that puzzle. That puzzle you get everywhere. Right, off we go. Oh, hello. Just me and the boys. Jesus, things have got to stop appearing out of nowhere. Just a pedestal of symbols. These just have Z7, 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 and Z7. Z7 does appear here. Why not activate the dialogues? Because they're just flavour. They're just flavour, and I got to read them all out. Another podium full of symbols. Oh, you can rotate them. Maybe there's hints in them. Buddy, my hints right here. My hints are right here. My friends are my hints. My radio to talk to people who can give me hints. I already have one. I've built my own. I've modded one into real life. Another podium. It's covered in symbols. Okay. An angel, a minotaur, a lamia, a knight, and a devil. Minotaur and devil look a bit too similar. I'd have made one of them a slime. Well, how do I know which statue takes which symbol? Yeah, make the statues match the podium. I don't think I can move the statues around. One jacked minotaur. Snakes for hair. Are all lamias Medusas? A knight that means business. Must be a guard for the angel. Or maybe it's the boss. Intense. I'm a little intimidated just looking at it. As in, we use that, so we would say your order is first, and the first one there is Z7. Done. Z7. You are second, you're the devil, and the second here is this thing. So the devil takes that symbol. Okay, the middle one is the angel. The middle one there is it's sort of some sort of gender with horns. You're fourth, which means you're going to take sun and moon. Oh, I went round it. You take sun and moon, and then you're fifth, which means you take triangle on a stick. Are you? It was simple. Oh man, I don't know what's going on, Harry. It feels like you're doing the Chris Morris goes to buy drugs skit. It's a convoluted lock system, but at least those doors across the hall are open. I hope there's something nice inside. I mean, probably not, but I hope. Harry, call off your goons. I'm not in the... Oh, God. What's this supposed to be like? Big blood clots? Oh, it's Charles. Charles is here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, yes, hello. I am, as you might imagine, quite relieved to see you. Are you okay? What is this? Okay, my young friend, I am ecstatic. Why wouldn't I be? Tangible proof of my life's work. I'm actually quite moved by it all, as the kids say. This is all that in a bag of chips. Okay, I like the dialogue now. This guy's talking like Ike. I don't think they do say that, and your tangible proof is tangibly throttling you. Ah, my apologies. I was quite carried away in the excitement. My name is Charles Werner. I'm a historian in a specialised field of study. Not long ago I found myself as you see me now. This has got to be special effects, right? The old practical stuff? John Carpenter's The Thing? I'm going to get you out of there. I'll pull. I'd advise against force. Whenever I struggle, it seems to upset it. Then how do I get you out of here? That's the spirit. Into the unknown with open arms. Granted, I don't have any hands-on expertise with this scenario, but if you were to look at your feet, that symbol is incomplete, but it shares similarities with banishing circles prevalent in other cultures' mythos. If you can find a way to complete it, then perhaps... Sure, fine, why not? Whatever. Does my face look bothered? What with the boundless knowledge of ancient mythological ceremonies? That'll be a cinch. Are you alright? Not even close, but what else is new tonight? Then please have a look around. If you find something, bring it to me and I may be able to help. Examine the flesh. What is this? It's moving? Is it alive? Ugh, I'm not touching it. Oh, a little symbol. A lovely little sigil. This one's simple enough, looks like a diamond. Unknown sigil added to inventory. I need more sigils. Examine the book. A ragged book looks to be a journal detailing someone's travels. Mystical lands, strange animals and beasts. Fiction, obviously. Right. The banishing book is in the inventory. What does it say? I can't tell if it's a fairy tale or meant to be serious. It's some sort of travel log. But all the things it describes, well, they don't exist. Strange places, monsters. Monsters? Or demons? Trust me, it's a very important distinction. There's always some truth in any piece of fiction. Keep it in mind. I feel like I need more of these sigils. Oh. Maybe they're not just on the floor. There we go. There's an eye. Chairs are environmental storytelling. You see a chair, you know you can sit down. I think there's a sigil here. Just got to move the painting. This must be a sigil. If I squint, it looks like a weird robot. If you squint hard enough, anything can. Oh, and here's the last one. This sigil looks like a mountain. Okay, can you help me now? Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, yes, I recognise this. It's the sigil of the demon Malthus. It takes the form of a giant stork. An artisan, it would build high towers and strongholds of the toughest materials. Oh, you have another I should take a look at. I believe this is the sigil of the demon Fur, an enormous deer creature. Its mighty hooves would shatter the sky, leaving thunderstorms in its wake. A third sigil. My, this is quite fun, isn't it? Like an Easter egg hunt. This would be the sigil of Raum, a crow demon known to steal, always seeking treasure. Its most famous heist was that of the underworld's soul flame, leaving it permanently shrouded in a fire that will never go out. I'd always go in goo, given the choice. My goodness, a fourth, this is quite complex. This is the sigil of Bifrons, the two-faced beast, a master of science and arts. They maintain all the gates and passages in the spirit world. And that's everything for now. I get the feeling there's more sigils. Try to find them all. More? I only need these guys, don't I? More than 4? No. Oh, God, there is. There's something under these books. Maybe I can get a recap from him. Unknown sigil. Let's find out. Ah, yes, the sigil for the demon Andromalius. Andromalius. Serpent tasked with discovering and punishing the evils of the spirit world. I think you've got them all. Cracking, alright. That's, we've got Fur, the giant deer with mighty hooves. Andromalius, a serpent, discovering and punishing the evils of the spirit world. Oh, okay. I began my journey in the east. The barrier between our worlds rendered useless by great glowing gates. That's the guy who maintains all the things. To my west lay a city of great spires, staggeringly tall and blindingly white. That's the spires guy. My time in the southern waste was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow, emanating an unbearable heat. North, if not for the reptiles keeping guard. One of them's a serpent, I think. MH in the chat for mental health manham. Okay, so let's... A crow known to steal. Was all too brief, chased by a giant crow. So to the south there is a crow. To the south there is a big crow. Yeah? I've just realised this might be one of those times where you can kill an NPC And this one seems very important. So do shout out if you think I'm along the wrong lines. So, to my west lay a city of great spires, staggeringly tall and blindingly white. Who makes the spires? Oh no. Who makes the spires? Oh, a giant stork took care of construction and seemed to love metal. Is that Malthus? How are you deciding which way is south, north? Oh, it says, look, west, north, east. So the stork is to the west, right? The stork, Malthus, does construction, likes metal, and that'll be the towers to the west. Do we agree on that? Stork west? If King of Time thinks it's right, then it's right. The giant stork. Could you give me a recap? You said you're an expert on demons. Well, more accurately, I'm a historian. Some peers would consider me famous and others infamous or eccentric. I have a knack for uncovering stories thought lost, connecting the dots overlooked by those seeking the more obvious truth, and the demons. Demonology is one of my more unusual research areas. My academic peers do not approve. They feel it's childish, sadly. If only they could see. If only they could see I've become trapped in strawberry-flavoured Angel Delight. What a culmination of a career. So I think this first one, this is the guy who deals with all the gateways. I began my journey in the east, the barrier between our worlds rendered useless by great glowing gates. That could be Bifrons. It maintains all the gates and passages. Yeah, I think so. I think so. He's content warning. Yeah, Charles Werner. Mighty Fighty thinks yeah. Does KOT think yeah? The barrier between the worlds rendered useless because of Bifrons? Or content Werner, you never know. East Bifrons. I think so too. Let's do it. Bifrons. And then to the north. I would have wandered into the frozen north if not for the reptiles keeping guard. Now, the only reptile I can remember is this serpent. Is it just the serpent? The northern snake? Because that's the only thing we've got, right? Stork, just a two-faced monster, a deer, a crow. Andrew Malice. Should I pop that in? Do we feel confident? I don't want to kill Jarvis Cocker. Do we think just the snake in there? Chased by a reptile has to be the snake? Would have wandered into the frozen north if not for the reptiles. Surely he won't immediately die if you accidentally swap two symbols. I trust Dr. Plem. Well, I don't know. I don't know how punishing it is. Circle's looking good from here. Think you've got all the sigils in the right place. Paul. I just want to share some responsibility around. If Jarvis Cocker is dying, it's because we killed him. It's all on all of us. Thank you to all the Sean Morleys voting 1. I will look into why that's happening. No, Jarvis was kidnapped. I don't think Jarvis just came here and went into the goo. Jarvis is innocent, like the rest of us. Okay. I think it's a landslide for 1, so I'm just going to put 1 in. Yeah. Now the sigil's in the right place. I reckon so. Okay, there's no way no can win now. Let's do it. Ready? Yep.
Winner.
Now that you've properly prepared, you only have one more step. You have to visualize sending the creature back, banishing into the void. Ah, this is it. Proof at last, at long last. Yes, marvellous, simply marvellous, booyah. I am so relieved that worked, even if I don't get how. My young friend, you are party to one of the greatest revelations of the modern era. By your hand, you've just revealed tangible proof of the supernatural. Whoa. I'm talking to a cuff? I'm not ready to go that far, okay? I can't. Not for my peace of mind. Let's just go see Tartarus. She's my partner for the night, I guess. She'll want to meet you. Alex, what happened? Are you hurt? I kept calling you and you didn't answer. I could hear these sounds. And who's this? I'm okay. This is just content warning. He was stuck in the jelly. Ah, pleasure to meet you. And a detective? Oh my, this is exciting. Yeah, it's a real treat for both of us. What happened? Oh, Charles was trapped in a writhing flesh wall, so that just happened. There were magical runes and symbols everywhere. The usual, for here anyway. This stuff's normal in my unusual life. Beg pardon? Flesh wall? Flesh wall? Flesh in a wall? Quite an incredible spectacle from beyond. Oh, it was a wonder, detective. Normally I just talk with my therapist about boring things, so this will be exciting for her. Alright, so let me process this. You've encountered some sort of special effects rig. I assure you, detective, as the person enrobed by the matter. Please don't use those words. Of course, pardon me, I can tell you it has seemed very real. Alex very heroically banished it and freed me. She was quite marvellous. While I believe Alex could do something like that, magic monster circles don't exist. They just don't, okay? It had to have been, I don't know, a machine? Or something in the air that made you both hallucinate? Oh, I suppose that's a possibility. Just seems so real, Well, if nothing else, this place is certainly filled with exciting mysteries, isn't it? Oh yeah, real thrill, edge of your seat fun. Look, I need to keep searching this place. Tartarus has been going through all these books looking for any sort of clue or information. Research. I love research. My time to shine. Perhaps you'd like a study buddy. We could put our heads together. Sure. Study buddy. Okay, well, you two crazy kids have fun. Don't stay up past your bedtimes. I'll report back if I find anyone else. Call me if you need me. Do take care, Alex, and thank you again for saving me. Well, as I said, I'm not calling you a liar, Mr. Werner. Oh, please, call me Content. Or Content, if you like. I've never been a Content before. Charles, all I'm saying is I've been on a hell of a lot of cases. And it has never, not once, turned out to be monsters. Demons, actually. Very different. Common mistake. But more importantly, Ms. Torres, detective. Detective, sorry, but well, I know you didn't see for yourself what Alex and I encountered, but surely, I think we're under a lot of stress tonight, Charles. And I've already been doused with some sort of gas once. That's just the time we know of. Yes, there is definitely something happening in this place, and as soon as we find the people who caused it, my fist is going to happen to their sternum. But no matter what anyone thinks they've seen, it's important that we stay focused on getting out of here alive. Not spook ourselves with stories. Yes, of course. I agree with you, Detective. You're right. That's the most important thing. And you have my full support, of course. Good, we're too banged up to go snooping around this place ourselves, and Alex is going to need all the support she can get. Speaking of, Alex? Yes? Maybe this can help. I found it in one of the books. You got the green herb. A key. The top looks like a lion. Right. Try to keep an eye out for doors with the lion motif. Yes. Okay. Understood. Lion. Locker room. Oh, Jesus. I don't like it when it gets spooky. Okay. Painting. Door. Door. Books. These look like books, but they're all blank. Either someone's big into journaling, or they're just appearances. But whose? Camera. Thank you for the slang. Can we get some gloves? Rubber gloves and cleaning clothes. I don't want to know what was being cleaned up. Bins. Biohazard bins. Filled to the brim. I'm not digging around in these. But why are they so full? And why have they been cleaning up? And how often? Oh, it's memes. It's memes. There's memes in the game. The memes. Oh, and the memes are a clue. The memes are a clue. Okay, let's start from the right. Reach vertically. Hope anything is possible. Escape, always have a plan. Focus, you can do this. Catalyst, start your chain reaction. Achieve, make something of your life. Oh, there's a little note on this one. Management approved the animal motivationals. They want you to ignore the rest. Oh. Only the animal motivationals are tape. Huh. I got some red tape. Roll of electrical tape. Inspire. Lead by example. Now. Don't wait. Trust. Hard earned. Easily lost. We did catalyst. Dream. Think big. Start small. Move. Find your truth. Is there something moving in there? There's not like a... that's a tree in it. Okay. Was that a backlight on the shelf with the cleaning products? Yeah, I don't think so. UV would be good. But I don't think I see them. feel like I'm in. Oh, it was. Where is it? Where was it? Backlight. What made that come up? Backlight. You did. Backlight. But where is it? I don't... It's a black light. It won't turn on. Maybe it's not getting any power. Oh, this is the black light. This big purple umbrella stick. Okay. You need power. Oh, yeah, just in case they're related, I do want to poke my head in here just in case they're like all one puzzle. Maybe not. I guess if you're going to the trouble of making a fancy key, you will get your mileage out of it. I don't think so. Let's focus on the room we had. Okay, so I can't turn the backlight on. Maybe it's not getting any power. And I haven't seen a source of power. That looks like a disconnected shelf on the left on the shelves. Plugs, tape it together. Of course. Of course it is. Tape saves the day. I think this will hold. Nice. It's not doing all that much. Can I pick it up? Can't seem to move it around. What's it doing for me? I can still read though. Can you move the posters? I don't seem to be able to. Management approved the... Also, interestingly, I don't see... Oh, interesting. But I don't know what order they'll be in. That's what the backlight's given me. I can see what's been pressed. And I've got to use the animals. And the animals have card suits. You got clubs, heart. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamond, club, heart. But if we assume, no, because look, if you look at the top, that there's 4 digits, and if these have all been pressed at all, it can't be frequency, right? So I think that might be a red herring. I think it's a combination of 2, 4, 9, and 0. Can you do the animal posters again? Yeah. Oh god, I'm wrong. There are 5 animal posters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is escape, always have a plan. Achieve, make something of your life. Trust, hard earned, easily lost. Hope, anything is possible. And dream, think big, start small. Oh, Gomelon might have it. Gomelon, that's thinking. Although it feels weird that it doesn't look at the initials. D-E-A-T-H. Oh, death. D-E-A-T-H. Yeah, alright. The posters read death. But honestly, I fancy going with Gomelon's suggestion. That you just go off of yeah, enough people. Yeah. So maybe death, the death code goes in here. I found a really heavy duty door. A hidden door, whatever's inside, gotta be worth keeping safe. See a way to open it. There's a rotary lock, so like everything else, it's gotta be a puzzle. And you're a proven expert at those. Get on it. So I'm going to assume it's death. D-E-A-T-H. And I'll put in the card suits for that. That sound right? Which means the first one is club. Then hearts. Full credit Gomelon. Then diamond. Already diamond. Then club. Then diamond. Oh, done. Another door. This better be worth it. Interesting. It wants colours. Oh, are they the same colours as this? No, they scroll through 3 colours. Pink, yellow and blue. That is the same as this. Pink, yellow and blue. Yeah, they are the poster colours. Yeah, blue, pink and yellow. Is it just the middle name posters? Well, curiously, only the animals. There's not enough animals. There's not 9 animals. There's 5 animals, and there is a 9 here, but it would contain images that the management have told me to ignore. Should we just use the middle 9? We'll try it. Okay, so blue, pink, pink. Then yellow, yellow, pink. And then pink, blue, yellow. Pink. Oh, okay. It's that simple. Managed to open the door. Yeah, twice now, only to find another door. You sound frustrated. Hell yeah, I'm frustrated. If I don't find a key out of this place, I'm going to flip out. Then I hope you find it. Not sure I could handle you flipping out, and I've seen a lot. Surely it's that. Surely it's that. Okay. It's an A. An appointment card. The Family Health Clinic. Oh, it's spun too far. Clinic appointment card added to the inventory. Tartarus, you will not believe what was behind all these doors. A piece of flipping paper. Tartarus, hello? Huh, that's weird. Oh no. Oh no, proof of the supernatural. Let's read this appointment card. Oh. 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 Well, I guess we're in hell now. Taurus? We're still friends. We're probably better friends than ever. Here's some slang. Hell yeah, I'm tussing us. Nowhere to go but through. Little reference to we're going on a bear hunt. What the closet? The heck is going on round here? What about my constitutional rights? Alex, can you hear me? Taurus? Had me worried there for a sec, couldn't make radio contact. Something is seriously wrong. This sounds crazy, but 1 minute I'm standing in the closet. I turn around for just a moment and suddenly I'm in an infinite void. An infinite void. It looked how it sounds, and I do not want to go back. It's got to be another trick. This mansion is rigged with puzzles. Maybe... No, not this time. We've seen some weird shit. I mean, a flesh wall for crying out loud. This was real. Kid, we've got enough on our plate as it is. If you say you saw it, fine. Sure. The infinite void of space is just one issue of an ever-growing list. Fine. Were you able to at least get anything from the closet? I did find an appointment card for the clinic. It was behind all the blast doors. You think that'll be useful? I just went to hell and back. I'll find a way to make it work. Whew. I think I might call it there. I've quite enjoyed this. I think this has been quite fun. I don't want to let it get too late. So I got stuff in the morning. But I think this is fun. People up for coming back to this next Friday? I thought this was good. Yes, sorry that I'm shutting things down just as you arrive. SK. But there'll be plenty more of this next week. Thank you all for your help as well. I don't think I would have done... Well, I don't think I would have got this far without you. I think this was nice. I didn't realise it would be about demons. It's a nicely moody game. The puzzles are quite well pitched. They're not too easy, not too hard. But presumably they will only get worse. Does anyone know anyone who's live right now? Should we find us someone to raid? I'll probably be back on Sunday morning. I don't know what with. Random slang. Double blinkers. I don't understand it. It was used almost exclusively to goad me. Nevertheless. Oh, I can save. Oh. Save? Oh, you can save. Oh, you can save scum a bit if you want. Nice. I thought you couldn't. Weren't trying to goad you, I could assure you. It doesn't matter. I'm easily goaded. Alright, let's see who's around. Thank you everyone for watching and helping. Back on Sunday morning with I don't know yet. Here is the Discord if you like coming into Discord and saying hello. Always very welcome. And that's for now. Head into SK the Crusader. See what they're up to. Always good energy. All right, I'll see you all later. Be good and think of me in your spare time. If you've got a bit of downtime, you think, oh, what's Sean up to? Just a suggestion. Thank you and bye. See you later.